Welcome to Live Interactive English. Hello everyone, I'm Karen.
And my name is Sydney, and today we are going to continue on with part 2 of Eating Your Fill, Buffet Conversations.
That's
All right.
right.
So if you remember, we have these two characters, Emily and Damien, who are at a really nice Taiwanese buffet. And Emily is kind of showing Damien the ropes on how she strategizes and prioritizes the food that she likes to eat at the buffets.
That's right. We remember that she likes to try the pricier items first. So make sure she doesn't get too full and then she won't be able to try them. And Damien, on the other hand, loves the Taiwanese dishes. So he definitely wants to try the Taiwanese dishes. But in today's dialogue, they're also choosing fruits and desserts. And that is one of my favorite parts of going to the buffet.
Yes, me too. I always have a sweet tooth. I love desserts. I should honestly probably do a better job of keeping room for myself at the end of the meal so I can actually fully enjoy the desserts that I love. Anything having to do with cake, cookies, brownies, ice cream, anything like that, I love it. What about you?
You are going to get plenty of that if you are going to a buffet in Taiwan.
Yeah.
Well, I love different kind of desserts as well, but I try to stay a little healthier, so I try to have my fruits first.
Okay.
So make sure that I get my healthier fruits, and then when I have some extra room, and then I try different kind of desserts, right?
Yeah, are there any particular fruits that you like to have for dessert?
Actually, we're in Taiwan, so a lot of fruits are amazing. I love guava, pineapple, papaya, and oranges, wax apple, you name it. I love all different types of fruits.
Yeah, they have everything. Taiwan is kind of like a fruit capital of the world, if you think about it. You can get everything here. Great food, steak, lobster, pizza, pasta, fruits, and delicious desserts.
We are so lucky.
Yeah, we have everything.
Okay, let's get into today's lesson and learn more about Emily and Damien.
Emily and Damien are deciding what desserts to eat.
Are you ready for some sweet treats? There are so many fruits and desserts. It's really hard to choose.
I think I'm going to choose fruit first. The pineapple and watermelon look fresh and delicious.
I've been saving room for the cakes. Some people fill up too early and don't get to try them.
I get that. It's too easy to just keep eating with all these amazing foods right in front of you.
Totally. But I always want to get the full experience. So I need to choose carefully.
I might need to follow your strategy. I can't miss out on desserts.
So today we are looking at part 2 of Eating Your Fill, Buffet Conversations. And we're still looking at a dialogue between Emily and Damien. And right now the dialogue is called Choosing Fruits and Desserts.
All right, so obviously we all know that dessert obviously comes towards the end of the meal once you've had all of your more pricier items, right, at a buffet.
Most people would do it that way.
Right, unless you're someone who wants to do it the reverse and kind of eat the sweets first.
Or at the same time.
Or at the same time, right, if you really want to go wild with it, I guess. So Emily and Damien are deciding what desserts to eat. Okay, I wonder what they're gonna choose.
I have no idea. Well, let's find out. Okay, so now Emily says, are you ready for some sweet treats? There are so many fruits and desserts. It's really hard to choose. And of course, when you have so many options, sometimes you want to have everything, but it's really hard. Maybe you're too full already, so it's really difficult to decide.
You know what? I'm never too full for dessert. Never, never, never.
That's what a lot of people say. That's right, you're right.
All right, so Damien says, I think I'm going to choose fruit first. The pineapple and watermelon look fresh and delicious. Okay, smart. So Damien's kind of like you, where he kind of wants to be on the healthier side and kind of get all the fresh fruits first. All right.
And now Emily says, I've been saving room for the cakes. Some people fill up too early and don't get to try them. So I guess Emily Emily thinks that, well, she prioritizes the desserts, the cakes, more than the fruits, right?
I guess so.
She wants to save some room for dessert, definitely, just like you.
Just like me. Listen, I guess you're more Damien coded and I'm more Emily coded when it comes to the way that we like to eat dessert.
Exactly. And there's no right and wrong.
There's no right or wrong. You know, this is about eating your fill, eating to your heart's desire, and making sure that you get your money's worth when you eat at these buffets as well. All right, so now we are going to cut to Hanny and see what she has to say.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。今天要继续来看2段关于自助餐厅吃到饱的绘画。在第3段对话里 ，Emily 和 Damien 正在决定要吃什么甜点。那边有很多的水果和甜点 ，Emily 觉得很难选。Damien 他是想要先选水果，因为他觉得凤梨和西瓜看起来很新鲜、很可口。Emily 则是一直在把她的肚子要留给蛋糕，毕竟太早吃饱就没机会吃到蛋糕了。对话里面她有用到 save room for something 是表达留肚子吃什么什么，那么 fill up 则是表达吃饱。老师们聊到说，一般人会把甜点留到最后吃，可是爱吃甜点的人搞不好会把顺序反过来。老师这时候用到名词 reverse 可以表达相反的情况或相反的顺序。那我们接着回到对话中。
All right, thank you so much, Hanny. Now we are going to continue along with our dialogue and kind of find out what desserts Emily and Damien seem to like. All right, so Damien says, I get that. It's too easy to just keep eating with all these amazing foods right in front of you.
That's right. So he says, I get that. So what does that mean when he says, I get that? Yeah. Basically, it just means, I understand, or I see what you mean, showing you that, you understand someone's idea, feeling, or situation. So you can just say, I get that. Okay, an example would be if your friend says, I'm sad because my toy broke. Then you can say, oh, I get that. It's super disappointing when toys break.
All right.
Okay, and now let's continue with our dialogue. Now, Emily says, totally, but I always want to get the full experience, so I need to choose carefully. So when she says that, get the full experience, that means she wants to be able to experience everything, try everything, not miss out on any, like dessert that she really likes or any kind of ice cream that she really likes. She wants everything, the complete set.
Yes, the full experience. All right. And Damien says, I might need to follow your strategy. I can't miss out on desserts. Okay. So Damien's like, yeah, you know what, Emily, I think you might know what you're doing when it comes to this whole buffet thing. I might need to follow your strategy or follow your lead and kind of follow you in terms of this whole buffet thing, and especially with desserts.
Exactly. Although Damien wants fruits first, but I think he does not want to miss out on the yummy cakes and ice cream and brownies, all the yummy stuff.
Yeah, all the yummy stuff. All right, and let's go to Hanny.
刚刚说太早吃饱就没机会吃到蛋糕 ，Damien 他完全可以理解，看着眼前这些美味食物，很容易就一直想吃。那 Damien 刚刚说 I get that， 这是很常见的口语表达，表达说我懂，我明白你的意思。好，那接着 Emily 说她总是想要有完整的体验，所以会需要谨慎的选择。Damien 也觉得他可能得遵循 Emily 的策略，他不想要错过甜点。那对话里面他用到 miss out， 就是表达错失，像错失机会，后面常常会接 on 再加名词。刚刚 Sydney 老师在讲到跟随 Emily 时，有用到一个用语是 follow somebody's lead， 这是表达跟随某人行事，以某人为榜样。那么 lead 在这边当名词，表示榜样、表率或者是示范。我们接着回到对话中。
Thank you so much, Hanny. And now we are back. Okay, so from our dialogue, choosing fruits and desserts, we know that Emily is really big on cakes. She really loves her desserts, and Damien wants to try the fruits first, but Damien also does not want to miss out on the desserts, right?
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't really want to miss out, so he's thinking, you know what, maybe I should kind of follow Emily's strategy a little bit so I can really get the full experience, really get my, I guess sometimes in English we say, get the bang for your buck, right? Kind of making sure we're getting our money's worth and getting the full experience at this buffet.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, well, let's go to the second part of the dialogue and we will be right back.
Emily points out the selection of vegetarian-friendly foods.
Did you notice there were plenty of vegetarian options too?
Yes, I tried some of them. The vegetables and tofu were cooked in so many ways, and the mock meat tasted surprisingly real.
It's good to try a little bit of everything. You'll often find something that surprises you.
The stir-fried mushrooms were amazing. I've never had mushrooms that taste like that before. It's so nice to see such flavorful vegetarian choices.
That's why I love Taiwanese buffets. You get familiar favorites, but also dishes you'd never think to cook at home.
I'm so impressed. It was such a good decision to come eat here today.
Welcome back, everyone. So right now we're looking at another dialogue between Emily and Damien. And this dialogue is called Finding Vegetarian-Friendly Options. Okay, so when we say vegetarian, what does that mean?
Right, so a vegetarian is a noun, and a vegetarian is just someone who doesn't eat any meat and only eats fruits, vegetables, and grains, right? So a vegetarian is not someone who's going to be eating chicken, they're not eating beef, no pork, nothing like that. They're typically only eating fruits, vegetables, and grains. So for example, we could say it's easy for vegetarians to find delicious food in India. Right, I guess there are a lot of Indian people are vegetarians, aren't they?
I guess so.
Yeah. All right. So Emily points out the selection of vegetarian-friendly foods. She points out, meaning she kind of shows Damien which foods are actually vegetarian-friendly.
That's right. And now Emily starts off by saying, did you notice there were plenty of vegetarian options too? Okay, so now she's asking Damien if he has noticed there are vegetarian options. So I think it's actually quite easy, I guess, when you go to buffets. You can just choose to have your vegetables, right? You don't necessarily have to choose the meat. So I think it's easy to find vegetarian-friendly options. And plenty is the word that we're looking at, and it's a pronoun. Plenty means a lot or more than enough of something, like food, toys, or time. An example sentence would be, there are plenty of reasons why exercise is important.
Yeah, all right. And Damien says yes, meaning yes, I did kind of notice the different vegetarian options. So he says, yes, I tried some of them. The vegetables and tofu were cooked in so many ways, and the mock meat tasted surprisingly real. Oh, okay. So I guess part of the vegetarian options was some mock meat, or I guess mock meat meaning kind of like fake meat or food that kind of maybe looks like meat and kind of tastes like meat, but it's actually not meat, and it's very vegetarian friendly, perfectly safe to eat.
Exactly. And now Emily says, it's good to try a little bit of everything. You'll often find something that surprises you. And especially at a buffet when you have plenty of options, a lot of choices as well. Even though if you're not a vegetarian, it still doesn't hurt to try the vegetarian-friendly options.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I mean, if it's vegetarian, it's probably going to be very like a fruit and veggie based. So it's probably going to be very healthy and very good for you anyway.
Exactly. And at these buffets, they're probably going to taste delicious too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, let's go over to Hanny first and we will be right back.
第四段对话标题是 Finding Vegetarian-Friendly Options 寻找素食友善的选择 Vegetarian-friendly 就是表达对素食者友善的，那这个字尾 friendly 就是对点点点友善的，而单字 vegetarian 它可以当名词表达素食者，或是指素食主义，它也可以当形容词形容素食的。Emily 提到这里有很多素食选择 Damien 就说他有尝试一些，那蔬菜跟豆腐有很多烹调方式，而且素肉吃起来意外的逼真。对话里面他用到 mock meat 就是表达素肉， mock 在这边表达假的、仿制的。而单字 plenty 它是代名词，表达大量、充足。我们常常会用 plenty of 加名词去表达大量充足的什么什么。这个名词它可以是复数可数名词或者是不可数名词。我们接回到对话中。
All right, thank you so much, Hanny. Now we are going to continue right along with our dialogue. So, Damien says the stir-fried mushrooms were amazing. Ooh. I've never had mushrooms that taste like that before. It's so nice to see such flavorful vegetarian choices. Mm-hmm. Okay, so Damien, it sounds like he's doing pretty well at this buffet. He's following Emily's lead, and it sounds like he's gotten some really tasty mushrooms as well.
Exactly, he really enjoys it, right? Mm-hmm. And now Emily says, that's why I love Taiwanese buffets. You get familiar favorites, but also dishes you'd never think to cook at home. And that is true, you know, when you go to these buffets, you know, you get to see a lot of different things that you don't usually cook at home because maybe, well, I'm not a really good cook myself.
Oh, me neither. We're in the same boat.
That's right. I cook very, very basic things. But sometimes if, you know, you can go to restaurants or order takeout. But at the buffet, it's kind of a different experience.
Yeah, it really is. All right. And we do have our vocabulary word here, which is the word familiar, which is an adjective. So if something is familiar, it typically means that you've seen it, you've heard it, or you've kind of experienced something before. In this case, maybe it's something that you've tasted before, right? If it kind of tastes familiar. So as an example sentence, we could say, the man seemed familiar, but I couldn't remember his name. Okay, yeah, it happens sometimes. And continuing on, Damien says, I'm so impressed. It was such a good decision to come eat here today. All right, he was impressed. He loved it.
Sounds good. So we're looking at this word impressed. Okay, so it's used as an adjective here. So the word impressed means you have a strong positive feeling of admiration, of surprise about someone or something because you think they're special or very good. And in this case, he's talking about the experience at the buffet. But we can also use this word to impress as a verb. So to impress means to make someone feel admiration or to have a strong, good effect on them. An example sentence is, Susie was impressed by the natural beauty during the hike. And Damien was impressed by the buffet.
Oh, I'm so happy he liked it. Well, honestly, I think anybody coming to Taiwan would be impressed by the buffets here.
Well, just food in general.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, let's go over to Hanny first and we will be right back.
Damien 接着提到炒蘑菇很好吃，他以前从没吃过这种味道的蘑菇，很高兴能够看到这么美味的素食选择。那么 Emily 说，这就是他喜欢台湾自助餐厅的原因。你可以找到你熟悉的最爱，也可以找到你在家里面从没想过要做的菜色。那最后 Damien 就说，这让他印象深刻，今天来这边吃饭真是个明智决定。好，我们看单字 familiar， 它是形容熟悉的。impress 动词表示使什么印象深刻，使钦佩。那补充单字 stir fry 这个动词表示用大火来快炒。Flavorful 则是形容美味可口的，或是充满风味的，味道浓郁的。那我们接着回到对话中。
Thank you so much, Hanny. And now we are back. Okay, so from our dialogue, we know that they had an amazing time at the buffet trying different options, even the vegetarian-friendly options. Even the vegetarian dishes taste really, really good. So, Sydney, are you going to try the Taiwanese buffet soon?
I am. I cannot wait to try maybe some lobster, some steak, all the fresh foods. And of course, like I said, I am someone who kind of has a chronic sweet tooth, so all of the yummy desserts, I can't wait to go back and try them all.
All right, and you really should. We have the best food in Taiwan. Okay, let's review the dialogue again, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Emily and Damien are deciding what desserts to eat.
Are you ready for some sweet treats? There are so many fruits and desserts. It's really hard to choose.
I think I'm going to choose fruit first. The pineapple and watermelon look fresh and delicious.
I've been saving room for the cakes. Some people fill up too early and don't get to try them.
I get that. It's too easy to just keep eating with all these amazing foods right in front of you.
Totally. But I always want to get the full experience, so I need to choose carefully.
I might need to follow your strategy. I can't miss out on desserts.
Emily points out the selection of vegetarian-friendly foods.
Did you notice there were plenty of vegetarian options too?
Yes, I tried some of them. The vegetables and tofu were cooked in so many ways, and the mock meat tasted surprisingly real.
It's good to try a little bit of everything. You'll often find something that surprises you.
The stir-fried mushrooms were amazing. I've never had mushrooms that taste like that before. It's so nice to see such flavorful vegetarian choices.
That's why I love Taiwanese buffets. You get familiar favorites, but also dishes you'd never think to cook at home.
I'm so impressed. It was such a good decision to come eat here today.
“最后，我们来复习今天对话里的单字。Vegetarian 名词可以表达素食者、素食主义，也可以形容素食的。Plenty 代名词表示大量、充足。Familiar 是形容熟悉的。Impress 动词表示使什么印象深刻、使钦佩。好，那以上是今天的讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。
Most people are used to hearing the word island when referring to a mass of land surrounded by water. But have you heard the word isle? It's an older and more poetic term for a small island. Today, let's visit a place known as the Amusement Isle in Formosan Aboriginal Culture Village. When you come to Formosan Aboriginal Culture Village, the exciting amusement aisle is something you can't miss. Because the park is located in the forests of Nantou, visitors can enjoy fresh air and the lovely sounds of birds while going from ride to ride. Amusement Aisle has all kinds of fun rides. A popular one is Armada Invincible. Visitors can ride a huge pirate ship. The best part is that visitors will be hit by a big splash. On the journey back, there are also big water cannons. Visitors can put on a raincoat. Body dryers are also available at the entrance too. Maya Adventure is another fun ride. The 11-story free fall is really exciting. UFO Gyro Drop allows visitors to get a nice view of the forest. When it drops suddenly, it can go 105 kilometers per hour. There are many other fun rides in Amusement Isle, including Gold Mine Adventure and the indoor attractions in the Aladdin Pavilion. Just so you know, the modern term used for the original inhabitants of land is indigenous. The word Aboriginal is still used, but can sometimes carry negative connotations. If you found today's location fun, maybe you should pay a visit to the Amusement Aisle in Formosan Aboriginal Culture Village.